Welcome back. I look even bigger when I...
Right, you do.
You do.
This is awkward.
You look good.
It really is. She looks good.
I told her, I said,
he's
it's
hairy.
the wrong costume. She goes, no, I think this is right.
I love it. Thank you, Zizos, for hooking us up. We'll have
Yes.
John and Brittany join us in a few minutes. In the meantime, we go live right now to Las Vegas via iPad to my brother Phil, Spooky Philoween. Good morning, Phil.
Hey, Phil, we're talking about the top
Hi,
5
happy
movies,
Halloween,
right?
everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah, well, and you, Lenz, we know, so for those of you who don't know, Lenz, or my brother Phil, huge scary movie fan. This guy
Yes.
knows scary movies inside and out. So the top 5, his top 5, are probably not going to be ones you've even heard of.
Okay. Ones to check out, right?
Potentially.
Okay, Phil, let's do
so
it.
some
Top
of these
5.
you may have. Top 5. So we'll start with number 5. I even have some visual aids today. Final Destination 5. It was the last film to be produced in the series. It's been some years. I wish they would make another one. If you're familiar with the franchise, it always starts out with a terrible accident that a character has a premonition about. This accident takes place on a suspension bridge, and it's very well executed. A lot of fun. So I encourage you to check out Final Destination 5.
This costume is my accident.
I like that costume.
Oh, thanks, Phil.
You're welcome. All right, to number 4,
Yeah.
we have The Cabin in the... Now, this features Chris Hemsworth and also a cameo from Sigourney Weaver. It starts out like a typical horror movie. 5 friends go to a cabin in the woods, and then they're ultimately stalked by some zombies. Yet there's more at play here, a whole subplot that occurs that keeps you guessing and gives you some interesting details.
So Chris Hemsworth, that's
Thor.
That's Thor, right?
Yeah.
Thor, yeah, which
can't
is a
kill
Marvel
Thor.
character, and you guys are all DC, so...
Yeah, I know. We do have some Marvel, don't worry. We've got Captain America over there.
Okay, good.
Number 3, Lenz, go ahead and tell us what number 3 is.
Number
I've never
3
heard
is
of
a
this
movie that came out recently and that you can stream. It's called The Final Girls. It kind of plays with the conventions of horror movies and how there's always a survivor at the end, usually a female, and in it we see 5 teenagers go to a revival screening of a movie called Camp Bloodbath, which was filmed in the 80s. In the audience, they're sucked into the motion picture and have to remember the rules of horror movies in order to survive.
Oh,
That's
I
a lot
like
of fun.
that.
So
That's
check
pretty
out
cool.
The
All right, we got a minute left,
Yeah.
Lenz, so get your top
Number
2
2.
movies in.
Number 2, Time Lapse. If you're a fan of time travel movies, this is not strictly a horror film, but the characters in it can see 24 hours into the future, which is at first a benefit, and then all of a sudden it becomes not so much a benefit. And
Interesting.
finally, drum roll.
Tap on your chest, Craig, which is weird.
I'll tap on mine too. Number 1, Trick or Treat. This was a direct-to-video release several years ago. It's an anthology. It features Anna Paquin in a role. She portrays an innocent young girl who's searching for all things a boyfriend, yet she isn't whom she claims to be. So very interesting film with a lot of stories that'll surely delight anyone who's looking for a fun Halloween treat.
She's an Oscar winner, right? Anna Paquin?
Anna Paquin
She
is
is,
an Oscar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she is. Didn't she win for the piano? She's
she
probably
did.
the youngest
When she was
ever to
younger,
receive
yeah.
an Oscar.
And
Yeah,
Lenz, I can't
absolutely.
believe it that on Halloween, not one of your top 5 has a Halloween in there.
You're absolutely right. Well, you know I tend to like the obscure things, so
Here's a quick little tidbit, a little insight into my brother and my relationship. He's the big horror fan.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, I called him up because there was like a Halloween marathon, and I said, "Which Halloween is the one with?" And then he'd be like, "No." I call back 2 hours later. Which Halloween is the one? And he would be right there. He
Right.
knew exactly what it was.
He knows his stuff, that's for sure.
yeah.
All right.
All right, Lenz, we're done with you. Thank you. Happy Halloween. I hope the ghosts don't take
Happy
you in Las
Halloween.
Vegas. All right. 8:46 your time. More of the... whoa. Okay.
okay.
We'll be right back. Bye, camera.